Thank you, Queenie. Everyone's done such a great job of reading from that autocue, but there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. I've never done it in my life, so I will be reading off of my own stuff. Can I clear this so I don't get confused and start reading somebody else's? Hello, good morning. I am jet-lagged as anything. Fucking hell, it's definitely night-time to me. Ready for a drink. I wasn't entirely sure what to expect from this event tonight. The scholarship had me in floods of tears. Girls, congratulations. Absolutely beautiful to watch you. My boyfriend Rich was cussing me out because I cry at anything, but obviously that's absolutely worth it for everything that you guys were saying and doing, so congratulations. Kerry, you know I love you. Woo! Also finally got to meet Dua Lipa. Bit starstruck, absolutely love her, another Londoner. And I'm just going to listen, disclaimer, I'm not really a motivational words kind of gal. I'm just going to be upfront about it straight away. I'm also not really a speeches kind of gal. They're really not my fucking forte, I can't lie. When I'm nervous, I swear, forgive me, I'm British, what can I say? I've never prepared one of these in my life. I do, of course, though, as quite a few people in the room know, I have the gift of the gab. I can absolutely talk for hours and eat your ear off, but when I talk for hours, it's about nothing. Really. So writing this has become, or not become, it's been quite a challenge. I can't really lie. And suddenly it dawned on me last night, I flew in from London last night, and it dawned on me when I was writing this that there is no way, I'm not saying at this event, but there is no way that all these big, long speeches that we're always hearing from people cannot be writing those themselves. It's impossible. It's such a hard task. I'm convinced that I could have hired someone to write this. But it's too late now. You're going to have to listen to what I've got. So easy peasy first. Obviously, thank you so much to the Hollywood Reporter. It's an absolute honour to be here today in full fucking glam at 8 a.m. on a Thursday morning. No, seriously, thank you so much for having me at this event. It really is incredible. I'm being serious. I am honoured to be here. I'm just saying. It's listed as a brunch. This is breakfast. And like I said earlier, congratulations to the scholarship winners and the mentor program. That's incredible, to the other honorees tonight. And of course, the reason I'm here, to Sherry Lansing. What a don. Not really sure where to begin, Sherry. I mean, I guess this award, is pretty self-explanatory, I suppose. I'm not quite, it's hard with this microphone, isn't it, Dua? We're very, very tall, we're supermodels. Well, you are, I'm not, but anyway. But having a whole award named after yourself and your legacy is quite a flex. So, it is. But I'm going to get serious for 1 second. Shitting myself. Sherry, you are the epitome, absolute epitome of what it is to open doors. And more importantly, to leave them open. I'm blown away to even be sitting next to you tonight. See, I told you this morning. Let alone receiving your award. So thank you for everything you've done and, of course, everything that you continue to do. Thank you so much. Yeah, give her another round of applause. This award feels very big and grown up. And I feel a little bit out of my depth receiving it, considering that I'm only 35 and I've only released 4 albums. It feels like I only really kind of just arrived. That's at least how I feel. But upon writing this speech and like reflecting a little bit and trying to work out what to say, I realised it's actually been 17 years that I've been a signed artist, which is kind of crazy. And sometimes I wonder within those 17 years if like people think that I'm calculated, when I disappear for years on end, that I'm elusive and that I believe that less is more, or, something like that. But the real reason that I've only had 4 albums, and I don't think that many people know this, they might know that I have a child and that I'm my mum, but my son is 11 years old, right? So if you do the math, that means that right at the height of 21, I could only call it pandemonium because that's how it felt to me. Overnight, it was like I was famous. It was the strangest, most surreal experience of my life, still to this day. I fell pregnant. And to many, that would be, and it was, considered career suicide. However, always one to go against the grain. It was there and then that I chose to reject the scarcity of success and the idea that you have to be constantly relevant to be successful. And that perhaps, just maybe, I could be a hit both on and off the stage. And you'll never guess what? Fucking got away with it. And why? Because of all the sacrifices that the women before me have made. It's because of them that I have every right to be the boss at work and the boss at home. So thank you. Now, when it comes to how I might be here accepting this award, I'm not particularly sure. I'm not entirely sure. But I can't help but think, and that's not me being self-deprecating or humble or anything. Like, I was genuinely quite shocked. But I can't help but think, because it's much to do with my character as it does my talent. Like, talent can't dictate how you move. Talent can't decide how you treat people. It doesn't have a moral compass. Talent cannot read a room. You can be the most talented person on the planet and only make bad decisions. And to be honest, talent is kind of like, it's random, you know? It's like, you might have it, but what does it mean? But character, well, character is observed, it is witnessed, character is taught, and it's passed down. My character, as I'm sure you can tell just from like the last minute I've been on stage, has a roughness and a toughness to it. I trust no one, and yet I'm completely fearless. And I 100% got it from the women who raised me. As a child, you're a sponge. You learn what you're shown. My mother, my aunties, my grandmothers, they were all strong, loud, boisterous, loyal, and cutthroat women, like me. Always ready to jump for you kind of women, chaotic but focused, soft in the middle but solid on the outside, like me. They are a force to be reckoned with and, quite frankly, terrifying at times, like me. But that was because they had to be. They had to learn the hard way what it is to be a woman, and so in turn they hardened. Their character was their armor, but thanks to them, my character is my skin. As a child, you're a sponge, you learn what you're shown. My teachers, my school teachers. My God, I had some of the most amazing teachers who gave me my love of literature, of words, of poems and rhymes, stories and writing. They were far too qualified to be teaching at a school like mine and could easily have made double the money at private schools. But they stayed with us to give us a chance, and that taught me loyalty. These are my leaders, and I'm eternally grateful to them all for making me who I am today. So thank you, guys. None of them are here, they're all in England. All right, so my manager, right, this is where the lines get a bit blurry for me. Am I allowed to talk about a man, like having a really positive impact on me at an event for women? You never know. You know what, just to be safe, let me thank his mum first, Jill Dickens. Thank you for giving birth to Jonathan. Woo! Jonathan, I'm not going to cry, you might though. And this might be controversial in the room because I'm about to big this man the fuck up, okay? I've never done it before in my life, really. He thinks I hate him. No one has ever believed in me the way that you have. From day one, when I was a teenager, or maybe I might get a bit emotional, actually, you had me in every room and every meeting. If I didn't understand something, you'd go over and over it with me like a kid doing maths in the kitchen with an irritated parent. You've never tried to change me, never told me to pipe down or be small, never told me to lose weight or gain weight, never told me to hurry up or rush an album, and you were the happiest for me when I told you I was pregnant. Not only have you helped me become a top-tier artist, Jonathan, but you've helped me become a top-tier person, which in the end is all that actually matters. I know, give him a big clap. I'm going to tell you to fuck off later. Jonathan is the example, but I actually have many men in my life who I love and who love me, but in the spirit of this morning and in fear of bras being burned, I'm going to thank their mothers and not them. So along with Jill, I would like to thank Minerva Martin, Rosemary Konecki and Rosalind Russell, to name a few. Thank you to them for raising good men who do not think that a woman's power diminishes their own. That's a fucking vibe. Whew, it's nearly over, thank goodness. And so I stand here today. Rose is crying her eyes out, my other manager. You're all right. I love you too. I do. And so I stand here today as a testament to all of you, all of the women before me and beside me who broke down doors and left them open for us. I don't have stories of how my path to success was hard, because it wasn't. And I know that's rare, and I know I'm lucky. Whew. But that's because of you. A lot of you had to claim your power, and you've given me mine. Thank you for leaving the key. I accept this leadership award as an invitation to carry on being myself. It's got me quite far. But also as a reminder that I'm following you. I'm following you, and that every single person has the right to be the boss at work and the boss at home. And like I said at the top, even though it's morning, it only feels right to say goodnight. So thank you very much.